It's the continental United States' only subtropical chain of islands. A truly unique destination filled with flavors, outdoor adventure, and fabulous accommodations. It's the Florida Keys, and there's just no place like it. I'm Christina Wilson. As a Florida Keys local, I've made it my mission to explore this subtropical chain of islands.
Join me as I go in search of what makes the Florida Keys such a one-of-a-kind destination.
We'll experience memorable moments on land,
Just an epic mixture of beautiful water and history.
and sea.
That was so much fun.
We'll dive into an incredible world of culinary bliss
You have something really special here.
and experience island accommodations from the lavish to the laid back. Come with me and explore this tropical wonderland that's waiting just for you, only in the Florida Keys. We start our journey at the top, Key Largo, aka the dive capital of the world. This 33-mile-long island is full of unique things to do. If you're a classic movie buff like me, I recommend a ride on the African Queen. This is the original boat Humphrey Bogart and Katharine Hepburn used during the filming of The African Queen in 1951. Or you can check out John Pennekamp Coral Reef State Park. This is America's first underwater park. This park has been welcoming visitors for over 6 decades, not only for its abundance of tropical fish and colorful reefs, but also to see what is arguably the world's most famous underwater statue, Christ of the Deep. And that's where I'm heading today. My Key Largo adventure starts at Pirates Cove Water Sports, where I'm meeting up with Captain Katie Curry and Dive Master Kelly Ramirez.
Hi, good morning. Welcome, welcome. I'm Kelly. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Let me get that for you.
I'm really excited to take Christina out today. I know she's looking for that only in the Keys experience, and we're gonna bring that to her today.
Christina, you picked a gorgeous day to be out here. Look at this weather. The water, super calm. We've got sunshine, a little bit of clouds.
I mean, honestly, is there ever a bad day here in the Florida Keys?
You know what? Never.
We're at a reef called Key Largo Dry Rocks, and it's very special because it's the location of the Christ statue.
I've been on many dives throughout the Keys, but this dive has been on my bucket list for so long.
Look forward, giant stretch.
As we began our descent, I was eagerly looking for the statue. But either it's really small or we're just in the wrong place because I'm just not seeing it. But I can see why this location is so popular with divers. There's sea life everywhere. Being a protected state park keeps the marine life flourishing here.
We have a very long reef system. It's 330 square nautical miles, runs all the way a little bit north of Miami, down past Key West towards the dry Tortugas. It's a barrier reef system made up of tiny, small patch reefs. We get visitors all over the place trying to come down to see all the beautiful fish, all the beautiful corals that we have.
As we make our way around a large section of the reef, there it is. And it's been down here so long, it's literally become part of the reef.
The ultimate Keys diving experience, you have to go to the statue. That's one of the main places that everybody wants to see when they come down here. We constantly get calls, hey, we want to see the statue, we want to see the statue, and we try to deliver as much as we can.
As for me, I spent a lot of time on our dive just being in the presence of this magnificent statue.
What did you think?
That was so much fun. The statue was gorgeous.
Yeah.
That was huge.
Yeah, right?
Coming around the corner and then seeing him like this was amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you for letting me check that off my bucket list. That was so amazing.
Welcome. I am glad I could take you out there. I'm so happy for you.
yeah.
Whatever activity you choose in Key Largo, you're going to work up an appetite. Fortunately, there's plenty of options to choose from. I have to admit, I have a weakness for key lime pie. I've spent more time than I'd like to admit seeking out new and different varieties of this tart, aromatic confection. Today, I'm off to a unique dessert destination, the Blonde Giraffe in Key Largo. key lime pie cookies, taffy, key lime meringue. I must be in the right place. The owner, Tanya, is giving me a behind-the-scenes tour. Maybe, just maybe, I'll get to try a few samples. So what's the big deal about key lime pie here in the Florida Keys?
Well, it's a tradition. Everybody comes to the Keys to have key lime pie. Besides all the fishing, diving, has to have a key lime pie.
She even offers to let me try my hand at a little pie decorating. Are you sure? Are you sure?
Yeah.
I don't know if you're gonna be able to sell this afterwards.
No, but that's okay. We eat.
I'm really nervous. I'm gonna mess this up bad. Oh.
Don't be afraid.
Yeah?
Just
okay.
go.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
Yeah. Just pressure.
All right. I'm feeling the pressure right now.
Oh! You wanna try another one?
Yes, let's give it another shot.
Okay.
I'm gonna do better. I'm gonna do better this time, I swear.
Yeah.
All right. Spoiler alert, I did not do better. Okay?
More pressure.
And it wasn't for a lack of coaching. Okay?
Squeeze more. You know what? I have a perfect job for you.
Okay.
Just follow me.
Okay. Dipping key lime pie in chocolate? This, I think I can handle.
Let's do it together.
All right.
Shake,
You gotta have fun.
shake,
You gotta have a little fun with it. You gotta have a little fun with it.
Okay.
All right.
Put back.
All right.
Great.
Hooray!
Congratulations.
Thank you, Tanya. This is awesome. When do we get to eat these now?
Now, if you like.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, this recipe is from my grandmother.
Really?
Yeah, and she used to make this recipe all the time. Wow. Yeah.
Tanya, when we were walking in here, I saw all these beautiful heart-shaped padlocks. What are those for?
We have like the love locks that we sell here, people buy, and they come here to lock their love in our chains. Yeah,
all right.
It's a very romantic place
I
to
feel the romance, I really do. When you stop by the Blonde Giraffe, and you should, look for my only in the Florida Keys love lock. After my dive and then dessert, I'm so ready to relax. And there's plenty of options for lodging in Key Largo, whether it's a quaint bungalow or an underwater hotel. For this trip, I've chosen an only in the Florida Keys stay. Kona Kai Resort sits hidden on 2 lush green acres overlooking Florida Bay. There's a private beach, sunset pier, and waterfront pool outside. While inside, you'll find original works of art everywhere. And if you'd like to learn more about the surrounding greenery, Kona Kai's staff ethnobotanist will be happy to give you a complimentary tour of their amazing gardens. Or you can just watch the sunset. After a day full of diving and dessert in Key Largo, I'm moving on to Islamorada, also known as the sport fishing capital of the world. Over the years, I've had the privilege of battling some large fish here.
This is incredible.
But my day is starting with something else Islamorada is known for, its thriving arts community. I'm headed to the Gallery of the Arts to check out a unique and sustainable type of art that's become very popular.
I'm meeting Christina today at the gallery. I can't wait to show her my world of gyutaku. She seems really excited about it.
So how do I pronounce this?
So it's pronounced gyutaku.
Okay.
It's a Japanese word. It originated there. Fishermen back in the day used to record their catches this way. Yeah, they would ink their fish right there on the boat and pull the paper off.
And that way they couldn't lie about what size fish they were catching?
Exactly, exactly. That being said, it spun off into its own unique form of art. And
It's beautiful.
I absolutely love it.
So where do you get your inspiration?
So a lot of my inspiration just comes from the amount and the variety of different fish we get. Being able to see all these beautiful species and capture them in the moment is really, really cool. I absolutely love to fish. I've been an artist my whole life, so the gyutaku process just marries those two together perfectly for my little world.
Sign me up. How do I do one of these?
Well, there's 2 ways. You can buy one right off the wall,
Okay.
or the more adventurous way is you can go out fishing, catch a fish, give me a call, and I'll meet you at the docks and print your catch. When you put that framed gyutaku on the wall, it is an instant conversation piece. I think Christina's going to love hers. However, she's got to catch a fish first.
Putting together a fishing expedition in the sport fishing capital of the world isn't difficult. So the next morning, I find myself aboard the Yabba Dabba Doo with Captain James Hagan as we head out to find my fish.
So I'm really hoping to land that big one today.
Well, that's all we catch here on the Yabba Dabba Doo, so you got nothing to worry about.
Before the action heats up, I get some pregame advice from first mate Jack Renfro.
So it's pretty simple. When you're fighting a fish, you're essentially pulling the fish in, not reeling it in. So you lift up, pull it closer, and then you reel down to pull in your extra line. So like I said, you're essentially just pulling it in and reeling up your slack.
Whoa! Stop! What's going on? Jack is moving so fast right now. He just went in, grabbed some live bait, and now he's casting again. This is incredible.
Right now I'm sinking out this live bait.
Okay.
When it starts taking off, I'm gonna hand it over to you, okay? What you're gonna do, this is your bail. All you're gonna do is smack that close and you're gonna reel as fast as you can and then just slowly lift your rod tip, okay?
do my
He's
best.
on me. Okay, ready?
Okay.
Go ahead and smack that bail close and crank as fast as you can.
Okay.
Crank fast.
Cranking. Oh my gosh.
Tip
Here we
up,
go,
tip
here we
up.
go. Tip up.
There you go, fish on.
Woo!
Good job.
All right.
Okay, I've got one on the line. Now, I just need to get it in the boat.
Woo!
Good job. Reel.
You see that jump? There we go.
Good work.
Woo! Come to mama. I think it's a mahi.
It's a mahi.
Look how pretty it is. Oh, I see it.
Look at that thing. That's pretty, good job. Remember, you want to follow your fish, okay? Walk to that corner. Always follow your fish.
Jump.
Beautiful.
Woo!
All right.
All right, man.
Good
This
job.
is awesome.
Beautiful fish.
Jack, why do people love this fish so much?
Well, it's one of the best eating fish in the ocean. Super sustainable. They give a great fight. They jump, they're colorful, and they're just a blast to catch.
Yes, they are. All right, I got my Gayutaku fish.
Okay, time to text Lisa and have her meet us at the dock.
Hashtag awesome fisherwoman. Gayutaku art. Mahi for dinner, baby. Set.
I can only think of one thing to make this fishing excursion sweeter.
Key lime pie, sir.
All right.
I mean, what's better? Going out fishing, catching a few mahi.
That's pretty dang good. That's the
You
moment.
agree? This is the moment.
Only in the Florida Keys moment. Might take the whole pie.
Now time for some Gayutaku. I don't really know what that means, but that's why Lisa is here.
Hey,
Hey!
check it out.
Wow, awesome.
Do you think this is Gayutaku print worthy?
This is perfect.
Excellent. All right.
All right,
Shall
put them
we?
on the table.
She caught a beautiful mahi. This is gonna be an incredible gyutaku.
So first we're just gonna blot off any of that extra water. So now that we have the fish nice and dried, we're gonna start putting some ink on them.
All right.
All right, you ready?
Yes.
All right.
So ready.
Here we go. So I like to just go
Whoa.
all right?
Wow.
I know, what a difference.
So even though we're covering up this fish, we're still gonna get all of those details?
Absolutely.
The whole process to me is just wonderful. It goes beyond art. So you have that wonderful day out fishing, all those memories. Then I get to print your special catch. You see the gaff marks, you see hook marks. The best part about it, none of it goes to waste. That's really important to me living in the Florida Keys. None of this goes to waste. All of it gets hosed off and then filleted into the dinner table.
All right,
Is this it?
this is it.
Are you sure?
Ready.
I'm ready.
There we go. There we
That
go.
is beautiful.
There's your fish.
There is my fish.
You like that?
There's my fish, man.
Excellent.
This is excellent.
All right.
Only in the Florida Keys can you go out, catch fish, have an artist come to the dock and print your catch.
I'll bring it back to my gallery and embellish all the beautiful colors right back into it and bring them back to life for you.
Now I'm on the hunt for someone to cook my mahi-mahi. There's many restaurants in the Florida Keys that specialize in catch and cook. This is when a restaurant takes your catch and cooks it for you to eat in their restaurant. I've chosen Chef Michael's, one of the few chef-owned and operated restaurants in the Florida Keys.
How was everything, ma'am?
Oh my gosh, this was excellent.
Good. Well, I'm glad to hear that.
Thank you so much for cooking this for me.
Anytime.
I had no idea you guys
pleasure.
could do this 3 ways.
Well, it's our specialty. Call it the trilogy.
Oh, all right. Because this fish was in the water 5 hours ago, I can really taste the freshness.
Oh yeah, it goes a long way. Fresh fish.
I went out, caught some fresh mahi, went back to the dock, made some fine art, and then I'm now here at your restaurant eating what I caught.
I feel like you'd only do that here in the Keys.
Next day, Lisa said my mahi-mahi was ready. So I headed over to her gallery for the big reveal.
Hey, Christina, welcome back. It's so good to see you.
Good to see you.
Excellent. You ready?
I'm so ready.
Are you ready?
I'm so excited.
All right, here's the big reveal. Go ahead and grab those 2 ends.
All right.
Here you go.
Whoa.
There's your fish.
Lisa, this is amazing.
Thank you.
This looks just like my fish.
I'm so happy you love it.
This is stellar.
Thank you.
All the color.
Yes, all of the blues to the green to the yellow. And I know you've been on a long journey all throughout the Florida Keys.
Yeah.
So only in the
Oh my
Florida
gosh,
Keys,
look
and I
at
used a little extra of the paint so it matches.
It matches my fish.
It
I love that.
does.
Islamorada has a lot to choose from when it comes to accommodations. From rustic fishing lodges with colorful histories to modern resorts and bungalows. Even lots of options to stay right on the water. I'm ready to kick back and relax at one of the preeminent resorts in all of the Florida Keys. A place you might recognize even if you've never been here. The Moorings served as the locale for the hit Netflix series Bloodline. Set on an 18-acre former coconut plantation, the Moorings boast private villas, spectacular scenery, and one of the longest beaches in the Florida Keys. Next, I'm off to Marathon, in the heart of the Florida Keys.
Good morning, Marathon.
Another day of finding only in the Florida Keys adventures. And I'm starting with a place I've probably passed 100 times and never explored. Today, I get to do just that.
Welcome to Pigeon Key. We're that little tiny 5-acre island located underneath the old 7-mile bridge. So this is the original work camp for 400 men that built the overseas railway up and down the Florida Keys. So the beauty of the island is you literally step back in history. Christina's looking for an only in the Florida Keys experience. She's found it.
Thank you,
Enjoy
sir.
Pigeon Key.
All right, let's do this.
There's plenty of colorful history in the Florida Keys, but the building of the 7-mile bridge is undoubtedly one of the most significant historical events ever to happen down here. When the railroad opened way back in 1912, it was called the 8th wonder of the world, and the guys that built it lived right here.
Hi, Christina. One of the first things I want to show you as we come in here is a picture of the island back in 1912 when it was at full capacity.
Wow.
So 400 men living out here on this little 5-acre island.
That's insane. Had the
Right.
bridge been built yet to the island?
No, not quite. So they built from this section to Marathon, one of the last built sections.
Looking at these photos and walking amongst these buildings, you get a real sense of what life must have been like for the men who toiled to build this bridge. Each one working for what, at the time, was a fortune, $1.50 a day.
So 64 men used to live inside this building. Nowadays, we use it for marine science camps. So this is the classroom session for a lot of our student groups that come stay out here. So not only did it have a historical impact, but it continues to have an impact nowadays with our marine science education programs that we
Right.
run here.
Right. So what kind of programs are you teaching
So
these?
we have about 20 some odd education programs that are all in water, around water activities. Our student groups come from across the country to stay out here on Pigeon Key.
Wow, that's incredible.
Incredible also describes the recent renovation of the old 7-mile bridge section attached to Pigeon Key. While the old railroad was eventually replaced by the current highway that runs through the Keys, this 2.2-mile original section of railroad has survived to become a haven for Keys residents and visitors.
You know, Chris, I've probably driven by here 100 times and never come here.
We hear that all the time from locals and visitors alike that have driven up and down that have never got to experience walking on the old 7 Mile bridge here.
It's
so
incredible.
Only in the Florida Keys can you step foot on this beautiful old historic bridge.
Best part about the newly renovated 7 Mile Bridge? It opens up Pigeon Key to lots of new visitors.
People that have never got to experience this old 7 Mile bridge can actually use the trolley, or they can bike out, walk out, jog out, longboard, rollerblade out. They can come out all different ways to come to check out beautiful Pigeon Key.
You're watching only in the Florida Keys.
So far, I've seen the Christ of the Deep statue in Key Largo,
There you go, fish on.
Woo!
caught mahi-mahi in Islamorada, and explored Pigeon Key in Marathon. Next up, finding a unique place to eat in Marathon. One of my faves is Castaway. This restaurant and sushi bar has been sitting on the Marathon waterfront since 1951. I recommend the Lionfish. I'm gonna check out a new place that's not too far from the 7 Mile Bridge.
Welcome to Bongos.
Christina.
Matt.
Hey, with a name like Bongos, how could I not stop here? Located on Grassy Key, Bongos takes locally sourced to another level. It's basically a cafe sitting in the middle of its own food garden.
Just about everything here has been locally sourced, but these plantains are one of my favorite things, and everything is actually grown here. So we also actually keep bees on site. So what you're getting in here is a sweet fried plantain with a hot pepper jelly reduced in local Grassy Key honey.
And those are growing right here on the property?
Right here on the property.
You have something really special here.
We wanted something that was truly going to be fresh, local, really unique flavors, and more so than anything sustainable.
I know from living here that gardens in the Florida Keys take a lot of work to grow. So it's pretty impressive Bongos has so much on their menu that's grown right here.
This is, you know, a really interesting mix of what you would call like a food forest and botanical garden.
Wow,
So
right?
the whole system works together really symbiotically. So, you know, when we do a parfait in the morning, you're gonna see fresh mulberries on it, which if you see this one right here.
Is that ready?
That is a beautiful, perfect, fresh mulberry.
This is edible, right?
100%.
All right, that was incredible.
But Jamaican cherry, they also call it mantinja, or the strawberry tree. This doesn't have seeds in it, but it's got lots of little seeds. It's kind of like almost like a grainy texture.
Never had anything like that before.
Yeah, so a lot of the stuff that we have, your first time trying it is going to be weird because it's really hard to relate it to something that you actually know or have experienced before. So
I love new experiences and new foods, man. So this is where I would love to be. This is perfect for me.
Now that I've seen where it comes from, I get why the food is so good here. And that's a great transition into my next spontaneous adventure.
watch the skin.
All right.
Life jacket on.
E-foiling. I can't believe Matt talked me into this. So what's an e-foil? Well, it's basically an electric surfboard with a hydrofoil wing under it. In theory, the board lifts up off the water when you get to a certain speed. Very weird feeling to be on a surfboard without any surf around, but I'm slowly getting the hang of it. Very slowly. This definitely takes a little time to get used to. But finally, it all clicked, and bam! I was up!
Well, success. Very impressed.
Woo! I think I've earned some pool time. Many fantastic lodging options await. I'm opting for the beauty and sustainability of Grassy Flats Resort and Beach Club. Grassy Flats is pretty easy to find. It's 100 miles from Miami and 50 miles from Key West. I'm Christina Wilson, and I'm on a journey to discover everything that's one of a kind in the Florida Keys. Now I'm headed down to Big Pine and the Lower Keys to visit a Garden of Eden.
Patrick!
But first, I need to find my guide for the day.
Patrick!
I'm so excited to have Christina come today. We're going to do a really great tour, try some fruits. Welcome to Grimmel Grove.
Christina, nice to meet you.
Pleasure.
Well, this place is amazing.
Grimmel Grove is a legendary tropical fruit grove, first invented by an inventor named Adolf Grimmel in the 1950s. In 2013, I had this great idea to turn it into an edible community park. And this is cool. This is a cotton candy tree.
Ooh.
Why don't you pick that red one right there? Try that.
This looks beautiful. So go ahead.
Pop it in.
Wow. That actually tastes like cotton candy.
Right?
This is incredible.
This is the kit mango. This is my inspiration for buying the property.
Wow. One of the great things about Grimmel Grove is they have both guided and self-guided tours.
You thirsty?
Oh yeah.
Get ready to crank some sugar cane. This is how they did it back in the day.
Woo! Really got to put some muscle in
That's
this.
right. You don't got to go to the gym today.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah.
All right. I can actually like taste the sugar. Is this like the original energy drink?
Sure is. It's a jolt.
Is that a breadfruit?
You got it.
Seriously?
Yeah, let's harvest it.
I discovered there's one fruit Patrick is especially passionate about. A fruit he thinks can revolutionize the fight against world hunger.
Yeah, the breadfruit's my baby now.
And this is the only grove of its kind to be found anywhere in the United States.
Like a potato, but it actually ripens. And so the starch is turned to sugars, and you can do savory, you can do both savory and sweet dishes. So you can do like breadfruit chips, breadfruit fries, custard dishes from it.
Sounds like you can make just about anything.
You can make flour from it. You can
Yeah.
even make vodka. Super, super nutritious. It has complex carbohydrates, protein, fiber, vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin B1, B3. It's a superfood. One breadfruit tree can feed a family of 4 for a lifetime. Grimmel Grove it's a foodie experience.
I can tell that right now.
So first things, try this one right here.
Oh man. Chocolate? Is it chocolate?
You got it, chocolate, yes.
Oh my gosh.
You know, chocolate comes from the seeds of cacao. The white stuff is the fruit, and the seeds is actually where chocolate comes from.
I just learned something right now because
Isn't
I
that
never
cool?
knew that. This looks beautiful.
Are you familiar with this one?
Something about passion?
No, it's dragon fruit.
Dragon?
Dragon fruit.
Oh,
It grows on a cactus. This is a red variety.
Wow. There's just a hint of sweetness there.
A little earthy with a
Yeah,
with a
very
hint of
earthy.
Yeah.
All right, what else? What else we got?
I'm gonna try this one right here.
This looks like macadamia.
You got that.
This is my favorite nut.
Your favorite nut?
This is my favorite nut. So apologies if you find me wandering through the garden.
Don't be
here.
stealing my macadamia nuts.
Okay, right. Well,
What do you think this is?
this looks like some beautiful mango.
It is. It's actually from the tree I told you that is the inspiration
Then-
for Grimmel Grove.
Wow.
Isn't that good?
That is so sweet and so fresh. This is like perfect ripeness right now.
I've saved the best for last, Christina. Try this one and tell me what you think it is.
Yeah? Is this the breadfruit?
This is the breadfruit.
Oh my
Isn't it
god.
amazing?
This is incredible. I don't think I'm gonna be going back to regular chips after this.
Christina, one last thing before you go.
Yeah?
Remember that vodka I was telling you about?
How could I forget?
Well, here you go. Let's have a toast
Yes.
to breadfruit, the most diverse fruit in the world, only in the Florida Keys.
Only in the Florida Keys.
Gotta love it.
Here we go. Woo! As much fun as Grimmel Grove was, there's fun around every corner here in Big Pine and the Lower Keys. I've found that some of Big Pine and the Lower Keys' most beautiful scenery can only be accessed by kayak or paddleboard. These ecosystems extend miles into the Gulf and are connected to the rest of the Florida Keys environment. Lots of fish and marine life that will eventually call the coral reefs home use these shallow waters as a kind of nursery. An up-close look on a guided backcountry paddleboard trip is a must when you're down here. Of course, seeing wildlife is not limited to being on the water. Only in the Florida Keys can you see North America's tiniest deer. They're called key deer, and they live here, and only here. If you do see one, remember, keep your distance, and please don't feed them. I'm ready to track down some lunch at one of the many great food spots here in Big Pine and the Lower Keys. While it's definitely off the beaten path, Geiger Key Marina is one of my favorite stops down here. One look at their view will tell you why. Wow!
Isn't that beautiful?
This looks amazing.
That is our fresh caught hogfish here in the Keys with some local scallops. with some squash and zucchini and some lemon butter sauce on the bottom.
Sounds a little healthy.
Oh, but
A
it's
little
so
naughty.
good. It's so good.
So what makes this place so unique?
Well, let's see. You're eating some hogfish that was
Right.
just caught today.
Right.
You're seeing the beautiful schools of fish. There are manatees that come in, all types of cranes and birds and wildlife.
Yeah.
And then you can watch the beautiful sunset.
This is absolutely stunning.
Everybody loves it.
After a day of adventure and fun in the lower keys, many lodging options await. Some quiet and secluded, some perfect for any water activity you can think of, still others ideally situated as a home base to travel up and down the Florida Keys. Little Palm Island Resort is an exotic getaway that truly defines luxury. Thatched roof bungalows dot this 5-acre island, reachable only by seaplane or boat, and there's no telephones or televisions in any of those bungalows. Amenities include a world-class indoor spa. There's also plenty of watercraft for you to use, from kayaks and paddleboards to catamarans. Little Palm Island Resort is consistently listed among the best resorts in the world. And a visit to this pristine island escape will show you why. It's been quite a journey so far, as I discover what makes the Florida Keys so unique. And my travels have finally brought me near the end of this island chain. Take a little sea, a little sun, and a lot of fun. And you've got the recipe for one-of-a-kind Key West. Florida Keys' largest city and the southernmost city in the continental United States, Key West beckons with activities, stores, restaurants, and oh yeah, nightlife. The streets and neighborhoods radiate with diversity and color that's always been central to Key West personality. I can't wait to explore, but that's gonna have to wait. Today I'm traveling many miles beyond the 0-mile marker in Key West, 70 miles to be exact, to what I promise you is one of the most unique sights anywhere.
We're on the Yankee Freedom 3, heading out to one of the most beautiful landmarks here in the Florida Keys, the Dry Tortugas.
Looming up out of the water, out in the middle of the ocean, Fort Jefferson, the largest brick structure in the Western Hemisphere. This park needs to be seen to be believed. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Why is this fort here? That's a great question. Its purpose here was deterrent, to protect the southeastern United States and the ports of the southeastern United States. There was never a shot fired here in any kind of conflict, so it served its purpose as kind of a deterrent.
Fort Jefferson is the centerpiece of Dry Tortugas National Park, 7 islands that lie just a little over 2-hour boat ride or a 45-minute seaplane ride from Key West. The remoteness makes this one of the least visited national parks there is. My new friend Glenn is the park manager here, and he's offered to show me around.
All right, where are you taking me?
Up to the top of the fort.
All right. There's a lot of brick here.
There's about 16 million from the original construction and probably another 500,000 from our preservation
Oh
work.
my gosh. All right. What? Check out this view.
Yeah. This is Fort Jefferson. We consider it one of the most ambitious military fortification projects that the nation's ever undertaken.
Yeah, being up here, really puts you in perspective of that.
The engineering behind the construction of Fort Jefferson is just incredible. There are places, if you look inside the fortification, where you can see the level of craftsmanship that we don't really see in a lot of construction these days. The brickwork, really an incredible level of skill that was required to do that kind of work, and it's very difficult to find that now. One of the Lincoln conspirators for the Lincoln assassination is convicted. His name was Samuel Mudd, and he was actually interned here as a prisoner. And
so they kept prisoners here?
Yeah, there were prisoners here during the Civil War and then after the Civil War.
Fort Jefferson isn't the only amazing thing to see in Dry Tortugas National Park. This place is not only rich in history, but rich in biodiversity. The waters around these islands are as clear and as pristine as any I've seen in the Florida Keys. Roughly half of the park is set aside as a protected zone.
There's a whole part of the park that's underwater that people should see.
These reefs don't get visited that often, so they offer some amazing snorkeling. You're surrounded by every shade of blue-green. Dry Tortugas not only serves as a critical bird migratory and nesting site, it's also the annual birthplace for thousands of the creatures these islands are named for. Tortugas is, after all, the Spanish word for turtle.
I think Dry Tortugas National Park is an exceptional place.
It's just an epic mixture of both beautiful water and history.
There's something about it that people can really connect with, and once you've connected with it, you'll always want to come back.
Back in Key West, I'm headed to a place that truly defines the funky yet refined vibe of Key West, the legendary Blue Heaven. Let's just say this restaurant is an institution down here.
This place is pretty magical.
It's pretty sweet, isn't it?
It
Under
is
the
very-
big Spanish lime tree.
It's absolutely stunning.
I was living in North Carolina. My dog died. I bummed out.
Oh,
I bought
no.
a Cadillac and a boat down here and got a job writing, and then we found this place. Wow. Me and my partner, we opened it up.
This place has been around for a long time, so the walls have a few stories to tell.
So there's a lot of history here, something with Hemingway and boxing.
Yeah, back in the late 30s, when Hemingway was living just a block and a half from here, he refereed boxing matches at the Blue Goose Arena, which was right there.
Right here, right here?
Right, yep, on the weekend.
And the decor? Well, it's the sort of place that defines Key West cool.
So there's a lot of funky decor here.
Yeah, the stable of artists here is amazing. Hand-painted tables, murals all over, things in the back, cherubs. We try to keep it funky.
There's a cannon over the bar right now?
A cannon, Pirates cannon.
Pirates cannon.
Yep.
Have pirates come through here?
Absolutely, every day. We're pretty unique. We have fine dining on a dirt floor with trees overhead that might drop coconuts.
Right. So I've lived here in the Keys for quite some time, and these kind of places are my absolute favorite.
And it's fun. We're down home, very casual, but with delicious food.
Yeah, this really is kind of an
working.
only in the Florida Keys place.
That's what it is. Yep.
Well, let's cheers to that.
Cheers, let's do it, to the Florida
Cheers,
Keys.
Richard. Thank you.
With so many great options, choosing a place to eat in Key West can be tough. But then, so can choosing a place to stay. From family hotels to historic bed and breakfast to adult-only resorts, Key West has a multitude of options. Margaritaville Beach House is a brand new resort located right across from Key West's largest public beach. The ambiance is as laid back as the song that inspired its name. Well, I did it! I embarked on a pilgrimage down the Florida Keys.
You know, Chris, I've probably driven by here 100 times and never come here.
On a mission to find out what makes these islands so unique.
And this is cool. This is a cotton candy tree.
I glided through a wondrous underwater world and saw stunning marine life.
So awesome. Thank you for letting me check that off my bucket list.
I went toe to toe with a fish that became a beautiful work of art on paper.
There's your fish.
And on a plate. I discovered ways that Florida Keys residents are planning, growing, sustaining, and innovating with the precious ground they call home.
Those are growing right here on the property?
Right here on the property.
And quite literally, got to taste the fruits of their labor.
Is this the breadfruit?
This is the breadfruit.
Oh my God.
Isn't it amazing?
This is incredible.
And I discovered a breathtaking fort in the ocean.
What? Check out this view.
The gourmet in me was treated to all kinds of Keys delicacies.
Yeah, this recipe is from my grandmother.
Really?
Yeah.
And I've experienced a range of accommodations offered by these tropical islands. Settings for every budget, taste, and comfort level. Ensuring a great stay, whether it's beachside, bayside, or poolside. Along the way, I've enjoyed the many, many distinctive pleasures to be found only in the Florida Keys.
I want to invite you to discover for yourself the many unique places to stay, fun adventures, and fresh flavors found only in the Florida Keys.